Hello, Toy Collector fans. Universal Toy Collector here, and welcome to the channel, and welcome to another Universal Toy Collector and Scuba Pete live stream. Scuba, how are you, sir?
I am doing good, although I wish I was still in England with all you lovely people. We had a blast.
No. The rain, the weather's been awful since you've left.
I mean, it's kind of miserable here too, so might as well be with friends.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. So, God, 2 weeks ago, man. 2 weeks ago.
Yep. And just because Leslie knows I'm feeling a little homesick, as it were, she made me a 3/4 English breakfast this morning. We had toast and beans and eggs and thick cut bacon. Yeah.
Awesome. So what are we going to be discussing tonight?
Yeah, we're going to talk pickups, Mandalorian, Luke Reynolds.
Luke Reynolds, yeah. We were going to talk Mandalorian, but I found out that Luke hasn't seen the whole series yet. So
it's all right.
Doing that.
No, well, we can talk about everything else.
Everything. We're hanging out. Let's say hello to people in the chat. So we've got Darth Wizzy. Hello, sir. Thank you for joining us. We've got Chris Miwa.
Hey, Chris.
How you doing, Chris? Hope you're feeling better, mate. He's been at is it Elfia again? Looks absolutely fantastic. So liking that.
Oh yeah.
We have Kieran Ball. Hello, sir. Kieran. Who's this?
Uh-oh.
Miss Scuba Pete. Sup, dude? Dudettes. Leslie. We have.
Hey, Terry.
DJC. Hello. We have Des T. Hi, Des. How are you, sir? Good to see you, man. We have my beautiful wife, Georgie. Hello. Hello. Who else have we got? And I think it's... Oh, hello. We've got Brett on Fet. Hey, Brett. How's it going? And... I'm just scrolling down. Oh, we've got Keith Knight.
Hey, Keith.
Hey, Keith. And we have Miss Detty.
Detty.
Hello, Miss Detty.
Hello.
And just, Adam Berry. Hello, sir. Good to see you, man. And we have Travels with Jason. Hello.
What's up?
And I'm just
Gerard in there, too.
Yep, there we are, Gerard.
Hey, and Miriam. Adam, it was great to hang out at Celebration with you. That was so cool to meet up.
Yeah, it was great meeting up with everybody. It really was. Hello there.
What's up, dude?
Hi. All right, that was a nod to BOE. Right. Shall we get our guest on?
I think so.
Okay, he needs no introduction. It is the one, the only Luke Reynolds from Reynolds Reviews.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Hang on. It looks like we've caught him at a bad time. Hang on, 2 seconds. Wait there. Sorry about that. I do apologise. Let's give him a couple of seconds just to sort himself out.
Whoops.
All right. He's ready. Here he is, Luke.
Yeah,
hello, mate.
I hear the...
I weren't ready for that.
The acoustics are really good in there.
Properly, and I hope you've washed your hands, mate. But
I weren't ready for that. Yeah, hello everyone. How are you doing, guys?
What's up, dude?
Yeah, good. We've got VTR. Hello, sir. Hello.
You completely thrown me, Stuart.
I did what, mate?
He's so
you
sneaky.
Completely thrown me there.
Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I'm so sorry. Anyway, other than that, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, thank you. Nice chilled weekend, so all good. Yeah, how are you guys?
Yeah.
Same.
Not too bad. Cool. Not too bad.
Cool. Yeah, not
too bad. So we've got we're going to be chatting about pickups, gifts, and stuff like that. We were going to sort of like talk about Mandalorian, but someone hasn't sort of like seen it. So
I'm sorry. And you know what? It's probably a very unpopular opinion, but I'm struggling with the live action stuff now. I don't mind telling you. I don't know if Book of Boba Fett just sucked the life out of me for it all. But
hey, Pete. Yeah, Book of Boba. You were like.
So I'm watching them all, but I'm just kind of watching them as and when I've got the chance. I'm not waiting for them to drop every week. That's all gone, but I'll contribute where I can.
Yeah, no, I was going to say we can come to that later. I mean, overall impressions, I wasn't that impressed, and I'll give my reasons why. But we're also going to do the giveaway because for those of you who don't know, we did all of us. We did a charity live stream back in March. We raised $2,500 for Give Kids the World.
Brilliant.
And after that,
brilliant.
Nick from Action Pop Dad got in touch with us, and so did Peter from the PGM show, to say that they wanted to donate a gift or a figure each because we raised that amount of money. So I was like, yeah, brilliant, why not? So this is what people could be in with a chance of winning, or one person. So we've got the Action Man there in the box. We've got the poster there from Star Wars Celebration.
Very nice.
And then we've got the 40th anniversary Biker Scout, Han Solo in trench coat, and Princess Leia in Endor.
Yeah. Oh, I love that Biker Scout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Biker Scout needs to come here.
Yeah.
Good looking figure. So
nice.
It's process of elimination. So I'm not too sure how to change the wheel. So everybody's name's in the wheel. It will come up as a winner, but you haven't won because it will be the process of elimination. Last man or lady standing. Full disclosure, Nick has taken himself out of the race because he's obviously donated. My mum and dad, I've just taken them out, and I've had some family in America, which I've taken them out. And there's also My Little Pony, but I think I've got an idea who that might have been. So
yeah, so have I.
So yeah. So we'll see. So pickups. Have any of you got any pickups or gifts at all that you want to show off?
Do you want to go, Pete?
Chat.
Well, I mean, I can. I have a few things, you know. Since Luke,
okay.
Since you're
let's put you on big screen. I'll get you guys in the chat in a minute. Sorry, guys and girls.
So Luke gifted me. I mean, check out this Boulder Hill.
Is that custom, Pete?
It's a little different than I remember from the the Kenner ads, but I mean, I'm loving it.
Hey, Si. Look at that. Awesome.
Brilliant.
Full disclosure, the mountain is with Luke. He is shipping it to me. Yeah, God love you.
It will be going on. It will be going tomorrow. Actually, Pete, it's packed up. It'll be shipping tomorrow.
I couldn't resist. I was like, I had all this packing paper, and I'm like, that looks like the mountain. But
yeah, Jonathan.
So I took what I could cram, or I should say, Leslie could cram in our suitcase. But I love toting this all around England. It was great.
Yeah, I didn't think about that aspect when I was putting it together. And then I said to Rachel one night that I thought they'd be renting a car, but they're doing public transport everywhere. How is he going to move this around?
I liked that she was like, "Oh, Reynolds."
Yeah, well, she was. Yeah, she said, "I told you they wouldn't." Like, so yeah, the other half is with me. It'll be getting shipped tomorrow.
I've seen Goji in the chat somewhere.
Hey,
Goji. I can't find him now. Where is he? You guys carry on. I'll try and find Goji.
Here, make me big again.
Ooh,
make you big. Oh, hello.
I got more stuff.
Oh,
this was a gift from Chris Smithlord. You know him, you love him in our community. And this was his childhood figure that he gifted me in Blackpool on the prom. How cool is that?
Awesome. What a guy.
Yeah. So everybody knows this was a European exclusive. So we did not see him in the States with that Tiger t-shirt. So
is that a Tiger? Is that a Tiger Force?
Yeah, that's Tiger Force Outback. Yep.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. Very cool, that.
And that does look pretty cool.
So he surprised me with that. VTR Dave. He does have. He's complete. I just have to unpack more. But VTR Dave gifted me that. He was taking me on a personal tour of his collection archive, like you did, Luke. Yeah. And he had two of these sitting there, and he said, "Do you have one of those?" And I said, "No." And he goes, "Well, you do now." And he's pulled one out of the cabinet, and he's like, "Here you go." And I'm like, "What?" But we were having dinner later that night, and of course it had, like I said, it is complete. And
yeah, that's cool.
Some of the pegs on the back, I just are good for storage. And he went, "You can do that?" And I'm like, "You didn't know he could do that?" And he was like, "Oh my gosh, I've had him for years, and I had no idea." So
yeah, always learning.
Always learning we are. And I'm going to send him the Joe Gray variant, as it were. And this, I want everybody to meet Scoobs.
Oh, I'm liking that.
This is from the lovely Claire and Cy and Anne-Marie, but Claire works at Build-A-Bear, and she runs a couple of them, and she made Scoobs for us.
That's very
and put them in Mandalorian PJs for Leslie.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Nice touch, yeah.
Yeah, got the mask, the fins. I love it. And this you'll see soon in a quick video, but
oh wow, look at that. Awesome.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
El Robo Skull.
I've seen, you know what? I've seen 2 or 3 people picking them up lately. That, oh man, it looks complete as well.
It is complete. I purchased this from Gary. He was very kind because he had a spare. And yes, Bob Breakin design goodness, right?
Wow. Yeah, very, very nice.
This is, I love it. And I did back the version 2, which is about quadruple the size of this. It is absolutely ginormous. Wow. Yeah, I saw the Valicon, aka Joe Fest, last year, and it is huge.
Wow, yeah, that's very nice.
That looks pretty cool. That does look cool.
Very nice.
And
not jealous at all.
I've shown this off on one other, but the lovely Nick from Action Pop gifted me this. It's a Brazilian adventure team. So very cool.
That's very cool. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, very nice.
And that's cool.
You've not done bad, man. You've not done bad.
No. And then last but not least, as soon as we landed on U.S. soil and you could use your phone, I promptly went on Target and ordered 2 of the Lego Indiana Jones.
Somebody's been watching Retro Blasting.
Yes, I have. I told Michael, I was like, damn it, now I have to buy 2. I think he's up to 4, to make a mega palace complex.
It does look good, when you put them all together.
Yeah, the Gojitron was in the chat, and I couldn't find his message to say hello. So, hi, Gojitron.
Hey, Goji.
My friend. Right.
Hi, Camilla.
Shall we crack on and start doing some of these draws?
Sure.
Let's start getting some people out, shall we? So, hang on a minute. Let's just enlarge that. I'm going to go here. Right. So, if it comes up a winner, you're not a winner. You've been eliminated.
You're out.
So let's have a little spin. Right, who's the first one? Oh, hang on a minute. PGM did message to say that he wants to be taken out of the equation. So I've got to try and find him now. Where are you? You in there, PGM?
If it dials up, we know that he wants to play on.
Yeah.
Yep. Right. Okay. So let's have a look. Who's going out first? Right. Here we go. Exciting stuff.
Spin the wheel. Break the deal.
And
Vince.
Sorry, Vince. You haven't won, mate. You've been removed. So apologies for
elimination cruel wheel.
Okay. Right. Here we go again. We had 55 entries.
I'm looking for my name. I can't see. I haven't seen myself yet.
Aquilish. Is it Aquilish? Yes. Yeah. All right. No, you haven't won, mate. Remove you. All right. We'll do a couple more.
This is cruel.
It is cruel.
I know.
I like. Usually when Matt 0 Toys does it, he just laughs.
Yeah.
I love it. Eric Lutz.
And it's goodbye to Eric Lutz.
The Isle of Man.
If anybody knows how to change this from winner to knocked out, let us know. Because I'm not too sure how this works.
It's working.
Here we go.
It's working.
Right. Next one.
Yeah.
Who's going? Super Awesome Geek. I'm sorry, sir. Right, we'll do one more.
There I am. I've seen myself.
Have you seen yourself?
I've seen myself, yeah. I don't know if I change colour though every time one's removed.
Ooh. And it's bing bong.
Bing bong.
Bing bong. Bing bong. Big bong. Bing bong. Right. That will do for the time being.
I like that the people are clapping.
How do I do this? There you go.
Yeah. Congratulations, you lost.
Anybody else in the chat that I can see? You've got Brian's action figure reviews. Okay, yes, hello. Nice to see you. We miss you too. So, right. I've got a couple of bits and bobs, unless you want to go, Luke.
No, please go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so
I'll go lucky last, as Ed5 says.
being at Star Wars Celebration, I met Gary Moore for the first time, and he kindly gifted me this. So this is Princess Leia on Sandstorm outfit, and this is I can't see the bloody numbers. What a surprise that is! Let me just crack this open. It's VC something.
VC something.
That's like when I forgot my episode number.
How am I supposed to read? Is that 86? Oh, right. This is first, guys. I'm going to be wearing my new glasses for the first time.
Ooh, fancy.
Look at this. I probably still won't be able to see it. Oh, look at that. VC 88. So, yeah. So, Gary Moore, thank you so much for that, my friend. I was absolutely gobsmacked with this. So, yeah.
Very nice.
It's so great to meet up.
With Gary? Absolutely, yeah. But I don't have many of the lot from the first series figures from 1.0. So to have this is absolutely fantastic. Another person or a couple of people that I met up with, you might know one of these, Luke, is Scuba Pete. He bought me a vintage Palatoy battle damaged X-Wing. Nice. Not Palatoy, Kenner.
Yep.
So, and this is the first time I've ever owned a Kenner X-Wing, because all we had in the UK was the Palatoy version, and I'm absolutely loving this. And I was
so that's the one with the electrics.
So you've got the
the red light at the front.
Where is it? The red light at the front. Yeah.
Nice.
Show the sexy rear end.
The sexy rear end. There's the sexy rear end.
So no sticker.
And
no sticker.
And if I so these engine parts here as well, these are painted black, whereas on the back,
they're white on the other, aren't they?
They're white.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking of
nice.
Getting some stickers for that, but I think I might just display that as is. So that's
you know what was great is I gifted you that, and then later that day I found the Palatoy version for 40 quid.
Yeah,
and it was like
yes, crazy. Right now, I know from some quarters of the community, I am never ever going to hear the last of this. All right. So, because we did the 24-hour live stream in aid of Give Kids the World, there was a Give Kids the World My Little Pony, which was kindly gifted to me by Scuba and Leslie. Yeah. Now, I really appreciate that, because that is sentimental to us, you know. So,
original sales went to support Give Kids the World.
Yeah. So I'm really happy to own this. It doesn't mean that I'm a brony. Okay, this would be the one and only pony that I have. I own that.
You're in good company with Shabby and Monkey Boy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what Shabby's like. He loves brushing the head, doesn't he? I mean, I'm sure he sits there brushing his hair and brushes the pony's hair as well.
He does that while he watches
Everton.
He does that.
So,
it calms him.
I think that's him drying his eyes, I think. But absolutely love this. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. I'm glad we could.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Source one.
Really appreciate that. So awesome.
We're not talking football today, though. We're not talking football teams.
No. Right. So, Stu,
football free.
Des T, no, not 2020 vision, mate. I'm. I think it was 0.25 minus and 0.25 plus. So Georgie told me. I haven't got a clue what that means. So, yeah.
Hey, Simon.
Jonathan.
Manga Fang Danga.
Hey, Jonathan.
No, Jonathan. No, it doesn't make me a brony. I don't watch the TV series or anything like that. I'll tell you, it's starting already. Look at this. So we've got Fandango, have we?
That's
awesome stuff. I won't get more ponies. No.
Yeah, once you get one, you think that's Stu, but once you get one,
I don't know. Undercamp. No, I haven't. No. Well, funny enough, I was on Dave and Baz's show the other night on Thursday, and before I went on that show, I didn't realise that I didn't have any hair. But afterwards, I come off thinking, God, I ain't got any hair. I didn't realise that.
What?
So,
I never noticed.
No. So awesome stuff. We got G-Force in the chat as well. Yes.
Hey, G-Force.
Hey, G-Force.
Nice for you to meet us. Or join us. Right. Okay. Before we get to you, Luke, let's do some more.
Yeah. Well, we've got my one answer correct brother in the chat as well. Good old Brett. Keeping it real for the one correct answer. Go.
Right, here we go.
Keeping it real.
Okay, who's going out this time? It is. We'll do another 5. It is. 100th, 1,000th ghost.
Chris, no.
Oh, no, Chris. Have I changed colour?
Hang on a minute.
It's throwing me now.
I thought I took APD out.
I think it does. Action Pop Dad, he's in blue, 2 slots below the arrow.
Yeah, I see him there. But here he is. Get out, Action Pop Dad. I thought I got rid of you.
Get out.
Get out. Right. Who's next? For the Wheel of Doom.
The Wheel of Doom.
The Wheel of Doom.
Spin the wheel. Break the doom.
Oh! Keep going. Keep going.
Oh! Wow.
Sorry, Lobot.
Woo. Luke.
Wow. I used the force. There.
Right. Who else we got? Off we go.
You don't want to land on Reynolds Reviews.
Oh
no!
Damon!
The
wheel is so cruel.
No, just remove Damon. Right, 2 more. Off we go.
Stu's starting to get into this. Yeah.
This is great. I'm liking this. Hannah. Oh, I do apologise, Hannah. That's Georgie's friends that we met in the States last year. Lovely girl. Hannah. She's now pregnant with twins.
Oh.
So, yeah, awesome stuff. Right, last one for the time being. Who's going out?
Who's going out?
Who's going out? It is. Dave World Toys. Oh, Dave, what can I say? Unlucky, mate. Right.
Brutal.
Luke, what have you got, Luke?
Well, to be fair, most of they are recent, but most of them you will have already seen most of them, but they're worth seeing again.
Heck yeah.
Of course. We have
Look at that wall. The fact that I got to be in that room.
We've got this bad boy.
Oh, look at this.
Look at that. Shiny.
And
we've
awesome.
got I absolutely love this guy. Unfortunately, where I wanted to put him, he's too big. He's huge.
It is massive.
Vader. He swamps Vader. I thought they were like similar size. He's huge. So I've had to have a shuffle around, but he is absolutely beautiful. Love him to bits. Chasing that for a while. So, yeah, very happy with that. And then, of course, if that wasn't enough shiny goodness.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
It belongs with you.
Awesome.
In a nice new case.
Yeah, that looks great. All cased up.
He's loving life now. So, yeah.
That is awesome.
A carded version and a loose version. Then there's this. Again, you will have seen this, but again, worth seeing. This guy.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
So he needs a couple of bits, which I will find one day. He needs the top of his rocket there, and he needs his Wookiee braids. But he is awesome. And that was from a good friend of the channel, Steve Derby Collector. So that was that was a birthday gift. You may have seen these today.
Yes.
Ooh, very nice.
So
they're pretty cool.
I'll never have too many Fets, and I needed a Bosk, so I had to have that guy. So yeah, very kindly sent to me by Marcus Cafola. He's a good friend of the channel, and something you won't have seen, which I got for an absolute steal the other day. Needs a couple of bits, but there will be a video coming, but I'll show you. I was very pleased. I've chased this for a long time.
Oh, wow.
A G1 Jetfire. So
that is awesome.
And I picked that up for 35 quid, would you believe?
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, he just needs his blaster and a tiny bit of leg armor, and that's it. But somebody had him finishing on eBay at 5:30 in the morning. And I thought, well, that's not the best time for it to finish for if you're the seller.
No.
But I set my alarm for like 5:20, woke myself up and thought, surely there won't be many people bidding. And yeah, I was there. I got it for 35 quid. So
that's a great bargain. Awesome
thief
stuff.
in the night.
Awesome I heard him. Just to jump in there. Sorry, Brett on Fet. I
redeemed myself on the charity stream quiz. No record of it, of course. No record of it, Brett.
No,
so as far as I'm concerned, we're still one question. We're still one question, brothers.
Awesome stuff. Where are you? There you go.
Luke, did you pay for that with part of it with the dodgy 20?
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah, that was. Well, the thing is, I think because of that, everyone's forgotten that Leslie also tried to pay for parking with a dodgy pound coin as well.
She did.
It's the pound. She had old pound coins. Yeah. She's like, "Oh, Luke, let me pay for your parking." Well, that won't work, Leslie. So I'll do it. You're all right. Bless her. Oh, she took it all in good fun, though. She was brilliant.
She did.
She's brilliant. But yeah, the guy in the toy shop. Oh, dear me, he needs a personality transplant. That guy.
Yeah,
sorry, I just want to say to Boba Hicks, yes, the wheel is eliminating us. It comes up as a winner. I don't know how to change it from winner to get off my wheel. So it's a process of elimination. So yes, Boba Hicks. Sorry, Luke, I cut you off, mate.
No,
someone didn't have a personality.
Yeah, the guy who owns there's a tiny little toy shop just down from where I am, and the guy that owns it, he needs a personality transplant. He's just so miserable and doesn't want to sell anything. Apparently.
Yeah, he's very gruff.
Yeah, and I think he just makes prices up on the spot. Pete bought a little box of Lego. Are we on to Grange Ale? I wondered how long that would take. And he just sort of said, "How much for this?" And he just, I'm sure he just makes it up on the spot. 14 quid.
Yeah, he just 14
nothing's
quid.
Priced. Nothing's priced. Yeah.
Oh dear. Grange Ale.
Right, so who was that? Was Jonathan, wasn't it?
That was Jonathan. Who else? Who else would have said that?
He never gives me a braid as Jonathan.
Nice, Terry.
Oh. Well, we promise we'll be well behaved.
Yes.
Yes,
we'll be well behaved. So I'm just
look at these three guys. Who's going to misbehave? Nobody's going to misbehave.
Oh, well, there you are.
We're good as gold.
So look, I think you were saying that you were either going to do one or the other, either NEC or Star Wars Celebration, Echo Base this year.
Yeah, I'm going to do NEC. I'm not going to go to Echo in October. That's obviously not because I don't enjoy it, but I think the way my collecting is, I think the way my collecting is going now, I think I would benefit more from just a general toy fair rather than a Star Wars specific event.
Mm-hmm.
Totally get it. I'm going to go to NEC. I think bit of luck. Nice. But hotel prices at the moment are crazy. I've had a quick look, and just for one night, it's like 140 quid.
That's what we pay every day.
Is it? Well, yeah. When you're a tight Yorkshireman, you're looking for a Premier Inn for 40 quid. Trust me.
Right.
But these places know when these events are on, don't they?
Right.
So what we've done is we've booked the weekend for NEC, and then we've also booked the hotel for the weekend of Echo Live.
Yes, they're both week after each other, aren't they? I think.
Yeah, that's it. There's a reason for that. But if that reason doesn't come to fruition, then we'll cancel one of them, and it'll probably be Echo that we'll cancel, and we'll do what you do or going to do, which is NEC, and then do the first of the Star Wars Echo Lives in the new year. Yeah.
That's my plan anyway. Oh, look, Jason's got everyone on it now. Look, not Jason, Jonathan. Jonathan's got even Jason on it now. Oh, I'm Keith. My life, what is going on?
Of course, you'll let's see. The NEC in the new year in 2024, you'll probably want to go to because, we'll be there. Just saying.
Oh, really?
Oh, so that you're going to that one
in 2024, the spring one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Right. No. Okay.
In which case,
my bad. I mistook what you said the other day, and I thought spring was in October. Obviously not, is it? So that would be winter. So or autumn. So
that's the plan anyway.
We're going to scrap all those plans.
And
so
then there's
to NEC.
Colville has an Action Man going on this weekend. I think it was Saturday and today. So we'll be able to bracket both those.
Oh, cool. Oh, well, in which case that'll be me going to that one then as well.
That's the plan.
Yeah, no, that sounds great. Yeah, we'll be there.
PGM's on it. Even PGM's on it. Look.
Come on. I don't see the resemblance.
Peter.
No, I mean, not at all. So, here we go. What's this?
Do get why? Surely not.
Yeah, cheers. So, those two hotels that you booked earlier, Georgie, you can cancel those now till next year. Unbelievable. So, even when I come to advertise this the other day, I was like, I think I put it up on YouTube as what's the date today? The 23rd of April. No. I said it in one of my videos last week that it's going to be on the 23rd, Sunday the 23rd, 8 p.m. UK time and 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So what did I go and advertise it as? Sunday the 23rd of May, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. UK time and 5
and now
p.m.
for something completely different.
Yeah. Don't worry. Yes. PGM Pete will feel your pain here, Stu. He knows all about this.
So Des messaged me or commented, "Are you sure that's the correct time and date?" And I went, "Yes, I double checked it. It's fine." He goes, "So it's in May then, is it?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I went back and changed it and said, "There you go. I've changed it back to April at 10 p.m. Is it?" Oh, for the love of God. No. Okay. So I had to go back in and change it all again. So oh my God. Absolute nightmare.
Still got celebration brain.
Oh, yeah. But how good was that though, Pete? How good was that?
You know what? The convention was cool, but to be able to hang out with everybody in one spot,
Dave, yeah.
You know, that just took it over the top. That was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I got to meet people at Echo beginning of the year, and I got to meet yourself, Luke, and stuff like that. And
yeah.
It was nice to meet people. And I think, again, for me, for that show, it was just meeting people that made the show. And then Celebration was no exception, you know, to meet everybody and stuff like that. And absolutely awesome. Really cool.
That's why they keep us, ladies, around, keep them straight. They did. That was very nice of them to have. So we had a central base to come back to. You know, in the madness of Celebration, they took over that coffee shop spot, you know, and we could always,
absolutely.
You know, if you got lost because cell reception was so dodgy, you could go back there and hook up.
Yeah.
But, and dump off our stuff.
What day did you find busier, Friday or Saturday out of the two?
I think Friday was way busier.
Yeah, because and Friday wasn't even sold out, apparently.
No. Yeah. Costa 8.
But apparently, were a lot of people just turning up and getting in? Though,
yeah.
Because someone told me that tickets weren't being checked or anything.
It was all worried about security, and that was it.
Unless you're leaving, of course, then they check your tickets.
Yeah, I'm walking out the freaking front door of it. That lady, let me see your pass, and I was like, whatever. And I just kind of pulled the corner out of my pocket. I was like. Whatever.
I'm leaving.
Now you are. Yeah,
I'm going away from the Excel.
But that central walkway where you had the halls on either side, that central main walkway, there was at one point that was absolutely crowded. I don't know whether a panel had come out or something like that, but that was mad to try and walk through that to get from one side to the other. That was proper crazy.
It took me 20 minutes to move about 50 feet.
Yeah.
Crazy. I probably wouldn't have handled that very well, to be honest, even if I'd have been there, because I saw some pictures and I thought I wouldn't have coped.
Well, yeah. Once you knew that was a choke point, because there were like little pickup takeaways on the side, and then in the middle was seating area, and so it was really shrunk down. Once you knew that, you could go to the far side and go back into the kind of convention floor and bypass it all. So it was big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going to say something. What was I going to say? I can't remember what I was going to say now. So an absolute nightmare.
They were going to cancel. They were going to cancel NEC completely. Dave's saying there.
What?
They were gonna.
Where's this?
Dave just said go to the NEC while you can. It was going to be cancelled completely from this year.
Oh yeah, there was something to do with I think the cost of the cost that they wanted them to pay for the hall. I think that had gone up and
okay.
So that was
right.
So,
but that's not happened then. I'm assuming they're not cancelling.
No, they're just gonna have it a couple of times a year. So
right. Adam's saying there, yeah, it was cancelled. So I'm struggling here. So it was cancelled. So, but it's not cancelled. It's still going ahead, and they were going to cancel it. Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
So it's still going ahead, right? Okay.
It's still going ahead, yeah. Because there was one. Was it last Sunday?
Yeah, last Sunday.
There was one last Sunday. Then the next one is October, and we went to one.
Right.
Sure, we went to one at the beginning of the year as well. Yeah. What's Kieran said there?
Yeah, it's just said they reinstated it. So right, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they came into some compromise or whatever for doing it. So, how you Left 4 Dead Fett? How you doing?
What's up, Fett?
Hey, Left 4 Dead.
Let's get back to that Wheel of Doom, shall we?
Wheel of Doom.
The Wheel of Doom.
Keith Knight said he grew up 45 seconds from the custom house near the Excel. Go figure.
Wow. Hang on, wait a minute. Keith Knight said he grew up.
Yeah.
Well, that's balls because he hasn't grown up at all. So he's telling Porky's there, Keith Knight. But yeah. Right, so who's going? Who's going? It's going to be Phil the Force. Right. Off you go. Right, who's next?
Hey, Tim.
Yeah, I
saw Matt. How you doing, man?
Hey, Tim.
Who's going next? It is
Trenton
Dodson. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
An absolute pleasure hanging with you, Bosky. That was great.
Let's have a look what we got here. Who's going out next? It is.
Only one.
Oh, no. Well, to be fair, he doesn't collect 6-inch anyway, does he? So you're not too worried. So there you go. But there you are. Right. Last one for the time being. Who have you got? Who's going out? Who's going out? It's going to be.
Christian. Dude.
Oh, the wheel.
Shame. The third Mario brother. Gutted.
The wheel has spoken.
There you go.
What did you just say? Did you say the third Mario brother?
Did I say that? Who said that? I did say that. Yeah.
Oh,
the one that Nintendo forgot. Bless him.
Oh
dear. They're cancelling everything now. I think
they will cancel.
Culture will be cancelling. Yeah. Cancel culture should cancel culture.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So we've got people saying hello to each other. Hello.
Last few people. It is. I was just saying when that wheel gets down, it's going to be good. It's exciting if you're still in it, Adam. If you're not, who cares, right?
Oh dear.
I was talking to Adam last night. He's a good guy, Adam. Really good guy.
He is. Yeah. It's the first time I've met him at Celebration, and we met up in the queue. Bless him, and he was so chatty, and he was just so enthusiastic about stuff like that. And he knows his stuff, so he's a really, really nice guy.
Oh yeah,
so,
yeah. We've not met, but good guy.
Yeah, he is. He comes across really well, and I can say that about everybody. Everybody that we met, we just, absolutely fantastic. Really good time.
That's what I. That's what I.
It's a good. Why not, Bob Hicks? Yeah, why not?
Yeah, everybody was exactly how they are on here, online. The presence in the chat, and that's what was just absolutely delightful about the entire trip for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, if you see Tez Rowlands, Pete, maybe you could tell him that when he meets people for the first time, because the first thing he said to me was, "Oh, you're smaller than I thought, aren't you?" I was like, "Oh, come on, thanks a lot."
He's great.
So not only am I bald, but I'm short as well.
Short.
I mean, Jesus Christ, short bald person.
Yeah, I guess at least I'm fairly tall, Stu.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Of course.
Yeah. Still
you are. Well, compared
though.
to APD, you're very tall. That picture of you two, yeah.
Classic.
Yeah, no, you're right though. I mean, everyone I've met so far. I mean, I've met a good chunk of people now, and everyone is exactly the same as how they seem. Racing the Mr. Baxter look with the Tim's on it now. Can't get away from it.
He's just gone in the chat and he's giving you grief already. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's all right. It all comes from love. I know. It all comes from love.
Yeah.
That's what I tell myself anyway.
So, The Mandalorian, I know you've not seen too much of it, but Pete, I just want to get your thoughts without giving too many spoilers away.
I'm not worried about spoilers, by the way. Talk away. I'm not one of them. I don't care. Tell me what you say whatever you like, Pete. It's fine.
I'm quite enjoying. I enjoyed the Bo-Katan show because I love her character. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, okay,
Cheers,
this is that part of Boba Fett where all of a sudden we went Mando, for 2 episodes and then back to Book of Boba, there was a big section of this season that I felt I'm like, oh, it's cool. It's the Bo-Katan show, which, I mean, look, Disney TV, I'm like you, Luke. My Disney Star Wars television shows, look, after Book of Boba, my bar is not very high.
Yeah.
I mean, Andor far exceeded that for me. I thoroughly enjoyed the storyline.
Well, I'm just in the process of Andor as well. So
yeah, and I'm not, and that's not just because we visited a couple of the filming sites at Blackpool, but which is way cool. But yeah, I enjoyed Mandalorian. Leslie and I just finished it this morning. We watched the finale, and it was decent. But I'm like you. It's not like oh my gosh, it's must see TV. Like I'm staying up till wee hours of the night to watch. No, I've
got to say after season 2, I was so excited for Mando season 3 because the way that ended. And I thought the whole of season 2 was really, really good. And I know you had your filler episodes and stuff like that. And to be fair, I thought those filler episodes were quite good as well. And then like you, Pete, I was so disappointed with the Book of Boba Fett. I was just like, wow, that was just that was a letdown. But then season 3, when season 3 of Mandalorian came out, I was like, oh, brilliant. This is going to be great.
Yeah, game on.
It was underwhelming to say the least. Very underwhelming.
No, I don't, Pete. No, I mean, I'm not bothered about spoilers, but I'm currently watching that. So, Mandalorian, I'm not too fussed, but I'm actually invested in Andor. That came recommended by Nick, Only One Kenobi, and I know Tim has sort of high praise for it. So, I'm in the process of Andor. I'm enjoying it so far. So,
there's some great storytelling.
Well, I didn't know there was so many episodes. Is there like 10 or 12? I thought there'd just be 6.
I think it's 12.
Is there? Yeah. So,
and that, you know what? That's a good point. The weirdo length of Mando this season, like, oh, it's 22 minutes or 25 minutes. Oh, this one's 45 minutes. You're like, come on.
Yeah, it's like a 24-minute episode of Mando as well.
Yeah, there's one that just kind of slaps you in the face. You're like, oh, it's over.
I mean, the thing is as well, I don't mind people turning up for cameos. I won't say who was in what, but I mean that episode was just absolutely ridiculous. That was probably one of the worst episodes I think I've seen.
I like the idea of their mission for that episode, but you're right. The casting immediately took me right out of it because you're like, oh, I'm like, and I like those two people, but just as
right. I like episode 3 I thought was a good episode. That's the one I've just watched.
Mm-hmm.
What happened in episode 3? It was that good.
Episode 3 is I mean, in my head now, I did watch it the other day. It's where he meets is it Luthen, and they end up in that great big warehouse. They're having a bit of a fight, and all them great big huge metal sort of things are falling down, and they're trying to get away.
Oh yeah.
You get away on the speeder bike, which is a really cool bit as well. And that was a good episode. I enjoyed that. I am enjoying it so far. First 2 episodes, I think I'm a bit of an immature watcher, because sometimes if it doesn't involve tons of lightsabers swirling around and, space battles, I'm a bit like that. Oh, come on. So first 2 episodes, I was a bit like, right, it's a lot of talking, a lot of I just want to get going. And then episode 3, that's a good episode. So I'm invested now. And I'm told it gets better. So
it definitely shifted in episode 3.
But I think it's amazing how different, and I think this is how different everyone's thoughts and opinions are on these shows. Because you listen to some people and they're like, oh, it was terrible, it was this, it was that, and then you got other people that think it was amazing. So I think it's quite I don't think it's amazing how that people have different opinions. I think it's how different they are. Because some people, Andor was a snooze fest, and then you've got people like Tim and Nick they say it's brilliant. So I find it strange just how different people's thoughts and opinions are. I find it fascinating, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Andor was definitely set for the older kind of generation of Star Wars fans. That's for sure. But I think with Mandalorian, I mean, how many times you're going to see Grogu sitting there going, do you know what I mean? There's only so much of that you can take, Basically, my opinion
Leslie's going to come down and
he needed to grow a pair in this series and start kicking some butt, but he didn't. It was I don't know. It was just underwhelming. It lacked grit for me in certain areas. and I think they had a lot of, for me, pointless fillers that just detracted from the main storyline, which kind of got lost like through the series. So,
I mean, I've only seen a few episodes of season 3, but what struck me in that was it's a good job he's got some friends and Grogu, because the Mandalorian would have been dead 5 times over. Everyone just
bails him out
to nail him. Yeah, and his friends come and save him. So it's a good job you got some friends, mate. You don't seem this badass bounty hunter to me, you know. But again,
get by with a little help.
Yeah.
I don't suppose that a lot of them. Right, I've got to catch up with the chat again. I'm all over the place with this chit chat.
I don't think you're too far.
I do apologise.
I don't think you're too far away.
Nah,
I'm trying to get there. I've missed loads out, so I do apologise.
I think your impression of Grogu's gone down quite well, though.
Well, you know, I try my best. Oh, dearie me.
Not the Grogu. Not the Grogu. Are you a Grogu fan, Adam?
Oh, Christ.
Leslie is.
Probably, yeah. Good impression. Cheers.
She'll come down and fight you.
Yeah, because you got that good Yoda, didn't you? The original Yoda for a decent price as well, didn't you? Celebration.
Yep. Yeah, that it's that kind of gray-green snake variant. That was my very first purchase from the Vectus booth.
Absolutely, Dave.
Absolutely.
No less.
Yeah.
Yep. That was for a good price.
So I'm just reading Dave's comment there.
Oh, sorry, where was it?
Yeah, just the
totally made him a clown.
I was absolutely buzzing for that show, and it was the biggest letdown for me. I mean, and again, I know everyone has different opinions, but just the biggest thing for me was right at the start, and I guess it was something that I'd been waiting for 40 years. I wanted to see how he gets out of the Sarlacc pit. That's what I was waiting for. This epic escape and battle, trying to get out of the Sarlacc pit. Now, I'm not much of a reader, but I believe in the comics he uses his jetpack. Now, I know a lot of people are like, well, his jetpack was damaged from when Han hit him off the skiff and blah, blah, blah. I mean, okay, I was expecting him to use the jetpack. But at the very least, I was expecting some fight with the Sarlacc pit. In my head, I had Boba Fett getting out and then all these tentacles coming out and dragging, pulling him back in, and just this big fight. And it's like, oh, I've punched through the side. I've used my flamethrower. I've punched through the sand. I'm out. Oh, with zero, nothing. And I was like, is Sarlacc pit dead? Is it asleep? If it's asleep, why didn't it woke up when he stuck his flamethrower through it? What's going on? Why was there zero fight? And then an episode later, it's nearly pulling the Slave One into it. You're still like, what?
True.
And it was a little bit. I mean, as a fan, for 40 years I've been waiting for that scene. Oh, as he get out of the Sarlacc pit, we're going to see it's going to be great. Thought this big fight was coming, and then that was it. It was clearly just right. They've all been waiting to see this. Just get it done and over with, and get on with the story. Just get it done. You know, and it's like that needed to be some massive epic scene of him getting out.
Instead, it was just a quick flashback.
Done. He's out. No fight. He's out. Like that. What?
I mean, what got me with that was when the Sarlacc was pulling the Slave One down. It was strong enough to pull the Slave One down, but it couldn't pull Lando into the pit.
Yeah.
Gee whiz. Absolutely. But John, Kieran Larders made a good comment. Unfortunately, modern audiences have now become used to average writing in TV shows and movies. They would be amazed at how intelligent TV shows and movies used to be. Yes, because they didn't have to rely on fancy special effects to sort of like cover up. It's lazy writing. It is lazy writing.
Yeah.
But
which is why I go back to Blake 7, Doctor Who, Battlestar Galactica. That's where I'm constantly, you know, if I've got some free time and like, what do I want? Oh, I'm going to watch a Blake 7 episode.
So Tim's just pointed out there. Sorry, I'm going back to the Sarlacc pit now. Where did the Stormtrooper come from? You know, I mean,
yeah.
That's
a very good point.
I mean, how long was he there for? Because he can digest things over 1,000 years. He could have been there for ages.
Was kind of,
but again,
right. Should we do some more Wheel of Doom?
I think so.
Let's do some Wheel of Doom. Who's going out? Who's going out?
You're enjoying this too much, Stu.
I know, it's just good fun. Now I can see why Matt was laughing all the time. Like, who's going? We'll do a fair few because. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I do apologize. Well, I don't. It's just how it goes, isn't it? But yeah, here we go. I am loving this. This is great. Who's it going to be? Oh, no!
Dave.
VTR Dave. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Do you know what? It was really weird. Talking to Camilla for the first time, myself and VTR Dave, we have so much in common. It's unbelievable.
She is my favorite Swede.
Yeah.
Dave's got hair, though.
Well, not like that. I mean, you see, Yorkshire Simon. Oh, I'm sorry. Again, this is another friend of Georgie's. Yeah, well, you've seen the film Twins, haven't you? With, you know, it's kind of like that.
Oh yeah.
I'm the Arnold Schwarzenegger and Dave's the Danny DeVito. Jonathan Redmond. I'm so sorry, my friend, but off your trot.
Jonathan, now you see that's what happens when you do Mr. Baxter jokes.
Right, who's next?
No.
Ooh, Frizzy. No.
Oh, unlucky.
Oh, Frizzy. I'm sorry, sir. Right. We'll do a couple more.
Yeah.
How long have we been going on for?
50 minutes.
About an
50
hour.
minutes.
50
yeah,
minutes.
okay.
Right. Is that Gary Moore?
Oh,
no, Gary. I can hear cries of fix coming all the way from Texas. Here we go. Who's next? It is
Weird Fantastic.
Oh,
no.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Weird
I'm enjoying this too much.
Fantastic
We'll do one more.
No, keep going. Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep going then. You sadist, you're loving this, isn't you? Who is it? Is it?
Oh, it's the Aussie boys. No.
Oh,
Andy.
Andrew Matt.
You know, I'm sorry. Oh, that was Pete's fault. He wanted to go again. Who's next? Who's next? It's Damon. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Right, Pete, should we do another one?
Yeah, punch it, Chewy.
Okay. There you go. I'm just full of quality impressions. Awesome stuff. Who's going out?
No. How did I get away with that?
That was close. I mean, for a minute there, Luke, I thought you were doing that for a minute, mate. I really did, but there you are.
Oh my God. Oh dear me.
Awesome stuff. So, what do you guys think of the news then that they're going to be releasing 9 more Star Wars movies? Are you happy with that, or do you think it's just too much now?
For me,
you can't get me excited.
No, I have no interest. No. I've said it before now. I mean, the thing is, great, we're going to get some more Star Wars movies. Brilliant. The way I see it now is, once they're released, if I'll watch them, if they're good, brilliant. If I enjoy them, great. I won't expect that they will be good. But it doesn't really matter what Disney do now with any of the movies, any of the live action series, because I'm firmly in the camp now of I can always go back to those original 3 movies with
Orlando.
What I loved. That's where my affection is. So no matter what Disney do now to the franchise, I can always go back to them 3 movies. Now I know George messed around with them for a while with bits of CGI and stuff like that, but they're the movies that I love. So no matter what happens now, I'm firmly in the mindset of I'll just put Empire Strikes Back on, remember why I love them, and that don't matter what else happens now to me. If I like it, great. If I don't, so what? I'll just put the original 3 back on.
Yeah, because we've learned that no matter what so they're gonna do like Old Republic movies, and they're gonna announce that so and so is gonna be the director and so is gonna be the writer, and then like 2 months later they're gonna be like, no, he's not the director anymore, and we fired the writer, and it's like I'm not gonna participate in that. I don't care. Bring your product to the cinema, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, absolutely, Bubba Hicks, absolutely, mate.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
original
don't think,
trilogy.
I don't think Rey as a character, and this is nothing against Daisy Ridley. I just don't think her character is strong enough to carry the franchise. I just don't.
No,
think
she's a great actress. They just did shite writing for her.
Yeah, and I don't really have any interest. And this is kind of what I've said about other characters. I think the reason why I maybe struggle with, I say Andor. I mean, I've only just started watching Andor, but things like what was the other one? Like, not even Obi-Wan Kenobi, but there's certain they're focusing around certain characters now. I'll use Andor, even though I'm enjoying the show. I'll use Andor without being upsetting anybody. I don't care about Cassian Andor. If that makes I don't. These are characters I don't really care about. I don't care about Poe. I don't care about Finn. You know, the characters that I was invested in, that I care for, I actually care what happens to them. We're in the original with Luke and Han. And I don't care about these characters, and they're not really meant for us, I guess. You know, but I was upset that Luke, Han, Leia, they didn't get that. You know, Chewie, they didn't get reunited. I thought it was a bit of an insult. In the first, in Force Awakens, they should have all had their moment. They should have all had their moment. One scene, whether it's 30 seconds or whatever. And then you've got Kathleen Kennedy coming out and saying, we deliberately did not put them in a scene together because we want to bring on these new characters. And we felt if we did that, it would take all the focus off the new characters. So we purposely kept them apart. You know what? The only reason why you've got these movies is because of these characters. The only reason why this franchise is still going is because of these characters. You know what?
Absolutely.
Give them 30 seconds of screen time together, just for us.
Yeah,
so to go, yay! For
a little bit of fan service,
and then move on. Yeah, but
I'm a little confused.
They deliberately didn't do it.
Tim, is that it's just 3 that they've announced that they're doing, or
just 3
more? They announced there's 3 more. I thought it was 9 movies in total that they.
No, I think they've only announced 3 new ones, haven't they? Yeah, I think.
Oh, okay. I thought. Where did I get 9 from? I thought they did 9 because it was going to be 3, then 3, then 3.
You may be thinking they've done 9. They've done 9 movies, 9 episodes.
No, I thought at Celebration they were talking like they put this big giant timeline up there. You know of
Oh, I don't know. Then I thought
unless that included the 9 movies so far. But no, Tim, can you just clarify that, mate? Because I'm really confused. It doesn't take much, but that's old age. So what did Rogue One?
No, we were not in that panel.
You know what? I love Rogue One. I've gone out to the original 3 movies.
A great movie.
Rogue One is my favorite by a long way. I think Rogue One's a great movie.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that was a good movie. That was the best one.
Yeah, original trilogy, and then Rogue One in order of what's watched the most.
Babu Freak. I'd watch that, Pete. Babu Freak.
Oh look! It's
Bad Baby.
Dave World Toys. All right, Dave. How you doing, mate? Yeah. Return of the Jedi Forever.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Yeah.
Original
big
trilogy.
Fan of Jedi.
Are you guys going to go see it at the theater when it's come back? Was it next weekend?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Yeah, I never saw it on the big screen as a kid, so the idea of seeing it at the cinema, without a doubt.
Leslie and I went and saw Empire Strikes Back during lockdown, and basically we saw it twice and had the theater pretty much to ourselves, and it was magical.
Yeah, I bet, yeah. So Tim's just clarified there, Stu. He says, they were just showing you the timeline, not each film.
Oh, okay. So I do apologise, chat. It's just 3 movies.
Yeah.
Des pointed out I'm not very good with numbers.
Hey, Christian.
But, there you go. Yeah, is that? Yes, it is. Even though Sally
can't hang around. Christian.
Just want to stop and say hello. 2 great-looking blokes on screen. Oh, very, very kind of you to say so. Thank you, Christian. Oh dear. There we go. Right, smuggle scanning. All right, you just all saying hello to each other.
Hello.
Yeah,
hey, David.
Do you think?
Hey, David.
It's quantity over quality now from Disney.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I saw a comment from Adam earlier saying you can never have too much Star Wars. Now, I think that's true to a point, but I mean, when they did the big announcement, I remember when they did this huge announcement, and there was all these different shows, Bad Batch and Andor, and all these different. I was like, Jesus, you feel a bit suffocated by it almost, and you think when they're doing them so many in such quick succession, you worry how can they deliver real quality
good
when they're just trying to get them out.
Yeah.
3. I mean, the original movies, there's 3 years between each one of them. Now we're getting 6 months between each one of them. I mean, the series and stuff like that. But I'm just not invested. I'm just not.
No, it's a shame because I mean, I would have been quite happy if they'd have just left it at the original trilogy, and just left it at that. That I would have been happy with that. And then, but then he was always going to go back and do the prequels, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So I think he always wanted to, didn't he? But
with the technology kind of caught up for him to bring his vision.
Yeah. But the prequels get a lot more love now, don't they? Since the sequels, the prequels get a lot of love now, don't they? Everyone hated them, but now they get quite a lot of love. Yeah.
Yeah. Just catching up.
Even I'm more apt to go back and hit Attack of the Clones. You know.
Yeah. I mean, look, again, you know, the new movies are. You can't call the prequels new, I guess, anymore. But I don't mind them. I think Revenge of the Sith is probably the best of the three. I think they underused Darth Maul like crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
He was a great character. We should have seen more of him, but I don't know. They don't grab me. I was saying in the chat the other day, and again, I guess I'm biased, but the original three movies, they hold a kind of magic feel. Mm-hmm. Even when I watch them now as a 44-year-old, I watch them and they feel really personal. And that may well be because I grew up watching them and things like that. But none of the movies now give you that feel. They don't give me that feel of, this is Star Wars. You know, They don't sit me down. All the first three movies, every one of them, sit me down from start to finish for 2 hours. I don't get up to make a drink. I don't get up to go to the toilet. I just sit there. Whereas all the other movies, there's so many parts where you go, I'll just make a drink. I'll just go to the toilet. I'll just potter around while I'm watching this. Whereas the original three sit me down for 2 hours. That's it.
Right.
And none of the others do that.
Yeah, absolutely, Daniel. Star Wars for me has always been about the story. The effects and battles are cool, but without a good story, it is absolutely.
Well, I mean, Retro Blasting did the highly successful Kathleen Kennedy's Fire Hosts of Fun, you know, where it's like, here's the Star Wars fire hose, drink, bitch, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm surprised at Kathleen Kennedy because she was involved in a lot of good stuff back in the 80s. I mean, she was, you know, executive producer and producer to a lot of stuff. But
the Force, but then I guess. Well, the thing is now, I mean, obviously, there'll be a lot of people now that are sort of what you would call grown up that now have grown up with the prequels. So to these people, the prequel films will be what the originals are to us.
That's my son-in-law.
Yeah, you know, they'll love them because it's what they grew up with. And I dare say there'll be people with the sequel, but yeah, for me, nah. The original trilogy, you just cannot. You cannot. I mean, even now, I sit down and every so often. I mean, Rachel's great. May the Fourth's coming up. She always sits down with me and watches Star Wars on May the 4th. She's really good that way. She always says, "Look, no, we'll sit down and watch." And even last year, you know, we'll watch. She'll just say, "Pick which one you want to watch," and then there'll be an Imperial shuttle coming into the hangar, and I'm like, "Look at that!
Yeah,
how do you think they did that? This is 40 years ago. How do you think they did that?" And Rachel's like, "All right, shut up, calm down." You know, that's 40 years ago. How did they do that?
Cool it, Reynolds.
Oh dear.
Was that Connor Fuller? If that was Connor,
how'd you guess?
I just want to say we are not talking football today, Connor. No football today. He knows what I mean. No football today.
They should have. If I was loading for a while, let me boot Flash Gordon. Well, there's
I
that.
would be down for. Hey, I love sci-fi.
I'll tell you what we should reboot: the Wheel of Doom. Let's get this bad boy back up again. All right, who's going out now? All right, here we go. Let's have a look. Who is it? Oh no! Scuba, Leslie. Oh, I'm so sorry. There you are. All right, who's next?
Classic.
Who's next? Is that Scott Crusher?
Yep. Oh, Scotty, no.
Oh, sorry, Scott.
Handsome Scott.
Right. Keep going. Who's next? Oh.
Jay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jay. Right. We'll knock out quite a few on this one. Who's this? Oh, is that Sinclair? Oh, manga banga.
Oh, no. Sorry, Claire.
Sorry.
So cruel.
Luke's not sorry at all. He's still in it.
Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, is this Tim Phillips? Oh, sorry, Tim.
I've changed colour. Wow, I'm green now.
Yep.
I've been looking for blue the whole time. I'm green.
You got to pay attention.
I don't know how this works. It just,
Oh, man.
It just looks pretty to me. I like it. That's why I like doing it. Oh, is this Adam Perry?
Adam.
Adam. Dude.
No.
Oh, sorry, man.
It's getting real.
I'll catch up in a bit. It is.
Yeah, it's getting juicy now, this, isn't it?
The excitement's gone for Adam now. Is that Des T? It is.
Oh, Desi T.
Oh, poor Des.
Sorry, Des.
I kind of want to go out. This is brutal.
Oh, is that Jim Grindhead?
Gosh, Jim. Oh.
Just getting to the nitty gritty now, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll get to the money end now, aren't we?
Is that Goji? It is. Oh, Carl. Oh, Gojitron. Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Sorry, Carl.
Yeah, we've got quite a few left in here, so we'll spend a bit of time playing this.
Kieran says you got a button under
G.I.
your
Joe
table.
Berg.
Oh.
Well, that's okay. They like G.I. Joe better anyway, so that's all good. No, they're great guys. Great guys.
Yep, great channel.
Who's this? Oh, Jumpy McClunky. Oh. Right.
I'll tell you what, I'm living a champ life here.
Right, you're in yellow,
yellow
now, but Luke,
yellow
you're
right.
yellow.
Okay, yellow. Come on, yellow.
Yeah, it's getting down to the nitty gritty of it now.
Oh, Mrs.
Mrs.
Lobot.
Mrs. Lobot.
Double whammy.
Right. Who's next?
Des says, at least the pain is over now.
Yeah, there's a twisted sense of relief about going out.
Terry, no!
TBC. Oh, no. Who's next?
Monkey Jeebus.
Oh.
Oh, Jason's still in. Yeah, Jason's just saying he's still in.
Yeah.
Oh,
overhit. Oh, man,
Sorry,
I'm
Mark.
sorry. Oh.
It's strangely compelling, Adam, isn't it?
Oh,
Brett, dude.
Brett.
Dude.
I'm sorry, mate.
Where am I now? Oh, red now.
Oh, I didn't look. You red now, are you?
Yeah, red. Oh, no, that's not me.
Oh, that Daniel Chart.
Oh,
Daniel
Daniel
Chart?
C.
Oh, Daniel.
Daniel, I'm sorry, sir, but off your trot, son. Right.
Off your trot.
We'll do a couple more. Who's next? Retro was a gamer.
Oh, Enzo. Sorry, dude.
Right, last one for now. We really whittled it down.
Classic.
So close. Yet no cigar there. No cigar.
Well, Luke and I've got to go. Thanks for having us. All right, bye.
Yeah, awesome stuff. Awesome.
Dear me. I was getting all excited.
Yeah. So, Pete, you were saying about possible plans to coming back over to the UK next spring.
Definitely, yeah. Next spring. It's on like Donkey Kong. Yep.
Awesome.
As soon as I saw that I could, do NEC and then the Action Man Con up in Colville is basically a week apart. So
okay.
Barring that doesn't change, that would be a great time frame to hit. So
yeah. So overall thoughts of the UK, because it's the first time you've ever visited. Take out Star Wars Celebration and take out meeting people. What were your thoughts on the UK on the whole? Food, the travel, the place.
I tell you what, the travel was ace. I wish we had the extensive train system that you guys have. I know, with strikes and all that, it can be very frustrating. But for us, we've got to pop in a car and drive everywhere. Yeah. And there's something quite nice about just walking down to the station in your city or your town and being able to link into that system and go where you want to go, and for pretty good money, and using the app and just scanning it and bing, it very easy to travel. So quite enjoyed that.
He's relentless to Jonathan. He just
I got to where acting career. I got where I really enjoyed the public service announcements on the train about if you see something suspicious, it's like, see it, say it, sorted.
Yeah. That's great. Yeah, because everybody does that, don't they?
Yeah.
No.
But and then the food, I'm addicted to the food. I want black pudding. I want crumpets. I want steak and ale pie. I'm like, come on, fish and chips. A fillet like that from Rachel's favorite chippy by the sea. I mean, that's
we're not allowed to go anywhere else. Well, she does the work for him, by the way.
It's so good.
Went to the chip shop and Rachel wrapped her own fish and chips. Leant over the counter.
She did
for her. Yeah.
She's like, here, I'll help you.
I'll do that. Yeah. Stood outside shaking my head.
So yeah, I mean, because we had what did you think of London just as a city?
London as a city, cool. Hard to get around though, because we were up in I think we were only a few miles away from the Excel, but a 40-minute Uber ride to get there. It's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Not used to that kind of congestion.
And then he didn't even drop you where you wanted to be dropped off in the first place, did he?
No, not that first guy that had been Ubering for like a day. Yeah. That was an hour and a half.
How you doing? Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Rachel was the best chippy ever.
Yeah.
She was.
I don't think they had a lot of choice, did they? She just went over the counter and started wrapping our fish and chips. Yeah.
I can cook cheese and bacon alcoholic soup. Yes. Yeah. So we went to Epcot. We did the Food and Wine Festival, and the Canada Pavilion had a cheese and bacon soup, and it come with a pretzel roll, and it was absolutely fantastic.
Ooh.
So I just mentioned it to Georgie yesterday. So she went out today, or was it yesterday, whenever it was, and bought all the ingredients for it. And we've had too much cheese now. So but it was very good.
You cannot.
We had too much cheese because we had a massive bowl for it for dinner today, and we had another massive bowl for it for lunch.
That sounds good,
as well.
Especially when it's rainy and cold.
Yeah. The weather's been terrible since you guys have left Scuba. You've took it all with you.
Yeah, we really did have decent weather.
Well, that
most
one
of the
day,
time.
the day with us, it was the best day we've had in weeks and weeks, and then it just went terrible again after it. So it fell just right. Yeah,
it was, Adam. It was, and it had like a little twang to it, and I thought it was the onions, but it had onions and bacon bits and celery. But part of one of the Disney ingredients is lager. Beer. So that was all right. Yeah. That was nice. Yeah. That was good. We didn't want Scuba and Leslie to feel homesick, so we took them to McDonald's and Starbucks.
Classy as ever.
Oh dear, but it was just so funny. We met up with you guys on the Thursday night because we were looking for somewhere for dinner, weren't we?
Yep.
And we got to the hotel and we just sat and we were talking to Dave and Camilla. And Camilla was coming out with all these things that Dave says when he's driving, he's impatient and stuff like that. And George is sitting there going, he's like that as well. So that's what I'm saying. We had so much in common. And then, then we went to that Chinese, didn't we, across the road that was shut on Thursdays. So that was
shut on Thursdays, but it was open on Friday.
Awesome. It was awesome. Yeah, it was. That was great.
It had a great view of the London intercity airport there.
I didn't realize how busy that airport was. That was really busy, wasn't it? There was planes coming in and taking off. Like every 5 minutes or so. I didn't realize it was that busy. I've heard of it, but I've never realized it was that busy. But I mean, where we stayed, I think we stayed another couple of miles just down the road from where VTR was staying. And we walked down to the hotel and the Excel on a couple of occasions. So that wasn't too bad. So that was good.
Could you have taken the train if you wanted to, the light rail?
Yeah. I think we walked back with that night on the Friday. We walked from XL to the Chinese, then from the Chinese back, we walked back. But in the mornings, we took the little monorail, the DLR. What's that, Adam? It turned out so good, but didn't read small print. It was so there's only 2 of us here, and then Georgie makes a meal for 10. So
it was to feed 10 people.
Nice. Yeah, it was great. It was good.
Leftovers are good.
Absolutely. Next time, shoot me an invite. Oh, anytime. Right, what's this? What's your favourite Star Wars character of all time? Okay, who's going to answer that? Who's going to go first?
Boba Fett for me. Instant. Yeah. Love Boba Fett. Just, not from the book of Boba Fett, but from the original movie. It's just the fact that he's just so sort of mysterious, barely any lines. Nobody really knew who he was, and I think he looks badass. So for me, Boba Fett.
For me, it's Hoth Han, because I mean I love his Hoth getup, but I always like Han's swagger, and I like that he goes out to save his friend despite everybody else saying that's impossible.
Yeah, good shout. Good shout.
Yeah. My favorite character. I'll come back to that. Stu, did you enjoy meeting Nate from Page? Yes, that was absolutely incredible. We watch these YouTubers, and we watch like the trackers. We watch Adam the Woo, and we watch Page and Mr. Morrow. And I've only just recently got into watching Nate from Page and Mr. Morrow. Georgie's been on about him quite a bit. So I started watching him before we went out to Florida last year. We actually were lucky enough to see him at Disney Springs. So we had a photograph taken with him and stuff like that. And he is such a nice chap. I mean, we watched a video of his the other day, and he was saying what he's been through and stuff like that in life, and he's not he's not had it easy, and how he's become to doing what he's doing. Mm-hmm. And he's such a nice guy. And then we heard that he was going to Star Wars Celebration, and we thought, oh, wouldn't it be great if we saw him? And he works in conjunction with a shirt company called Roosevelt's, and they had a small stall in the same hall as Hasbro booth, and we saw him, Pete, didn't we? Because we walked past. And
you were like, "That's Mr. Morrow."
Yeah. So we were sitting there, and I was talking to Tim, bless him, and we was having this like conversation and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, I've looked up, and I saw Nate walking past, and I said, "So sorry, Tim, I'll be back." And I just shot off, and I got to meet him, and and stuff like that. So yeah. And then me and Georgie met him again on the Saturday, and he is such a great guy, and I love watching his videos. So yeah, we really did enjoy bumping into him and meeting him. So I'd suggest watching his channel. He did London, Star Wars Celebration. Then he went off to Disneyland Paris, and
cool.
He did that theme park. And it's the first time he's been out of the country. So
okay,
and that's an amazing thing as well. The amount of people in the States that don't have a passport or have never been out of the country, I find that remarkable. Absolutely incredible. Did anyone mention that War of
1775?
No.
No.
No? Oh. What happened there?
Thanks, Adam. I'm not sure I've ever had it described as that before, but yeah. So.
There you go.
It's even more impressive in person.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Just like VTR Dave, Luke was very kind and gave me a curated tour of that, and it was awesome.
Yeah, it was surreal to have you guys in the room. Yeah, it was.
I'm not gonna lie. I want to sleep in the in the Star Wars bed.
I sleep in it far too often. Yeah, sometimes I just get sick of elbows flying and forearms, so I find myself down here. Yeah. She says she's asleep, but... Yeah.
Oh, right.
She says she's asleep. I'm not sure.
But I found it really weird meeting you, Scuba, because I know we've chatted for since 2020. We've kind of known each other, and we've chatted and stuff like that. And then to see you face to face, both you and Leslie there, it was so cool. I mean, that was that day in Windsor, and we're walking up the road, and Georgie's saying, "Stu, someone's calling you. Someone's calling you." I'm like, "I can't hear anybody. I can't hear anybody." And I was thinking, who's going to know me in Windsor? Do you know what I mean? And I turn around and you've got you, Leslie, BTR, and Camilla walking up. But yeah, that was awesome to meet you guys. It really was, and I'm looking forward to meeting people again. Absolutely.
Yeah,
that's the homesickness. That way. It comes as waves. Like, oh man, we can't go. Like, it'd be fun to go meet Luke and Rachel for.
What a great day that was! What a great. I'll tell you one of the. Sorry, Stu. You go.
Okay,
no, I was just going to say
one of the weirdest things.
Oh, sorry. Go.
No, go, Luke. Just spit it out, man. For goodness sake.
I say one of the weirdest things was I have this issue with greeting people. I have this real weird. Well, how do I greet them? I've never met them before. I know them, but I've never met them. How do I? So I went in for a handshake, and Pete's just like, "No, we're not doing that." Like, massive bear hug. I was like, "Right, okay, yeah." But Rachel was like, "No," and I went for this handshake, yeah. But it's good, yeah. It was good.
British collector's different than
American. We're very laid,
different. No, you guys are just as sick and twisted, and want to have all about the toys as we are. So it's just great
I'd agree with that.
To see, even I picked up like some of the Doctor Who BBC stuff that they've released because we don't see that over here. It was just fun to look for Palatoy things that are fairly common, obviously for you guys, but for us in the States is this unobtainable piece, like that Z-Force headquarters, to pick that up for an excellent price and towed it home versus looking at it on eBay in the US. Forget it. It'd be $1,000, $1,200 US over here just because of what it is.
Yeah. Things seem to be going up as well. I just think, I mentioned it on my video this week. Some of the prices now, vintage Star Wars, it's bonkers.
Oh, it's
bonkers and
crazy.
Only going to keep going up, I guess. Oh, we're having technical issues.
Yes, I know. I've heard.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, just getting the connection keeps going off apparently.
Right, yeah. I've just been looking at the chat. Everyone,
yeah,
a few people seem to be mentioning it.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Let's get some more. Let's.
Let's finish the wheel before it.
Yeah, before we all.
I've got no interest in this, by the way. Now I'm sorry, I'm out.
No, I gathered that. Oh, and it's. Oh, Ethan Cat.
Shabby.
No.
Shabby's still in.
How many got left?
Who else is still in? DTM's still in.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 people left. Right.
Our Jason's still in.
Let's get it down to 4.
Get
it down to 4.
Dave.
DTM.
DTM.
What a lovely guy DTM is, and Helen. First of all,
Helen.
Fantastic.
Lovely couple.
Great people.
But that didn't save you, DTM. You might be a nice bloke, but you're out, mate. Apologise for that.
Dino!
Geek strong.
Geek strong.
God. Oh, I'm scared of him. I might keep him in. Right.
We've got left. Our Shabby still in. Jason's still in.
Very good. Well, it's nice to see they're all nice and local. That's good, isn't it? Brilliant. Right. And we've got left.
Well, Jason's local.
5, 6. Ah.
Zazel's in Australia.
Oh
no!
No, you cursed him.
Sorry,
you cursed him. Right, 5 left. We'll do one more.
Jason, you're still in. One more, mate.
Oh,
you've got away with it. You've got away with it.
Shabby! No. Right, we've got 4 left. We'll do those 4 in a bit. What I was going to say was
Jason's doing there for the UK.
That comment Georgie made. PGM will be meaning the American Revolutionary
War. Yes.
Since when did Georgie become a historian? I'm surprised.
Just Googled it.
Yeah,
that probably.
Yeah,
more than likely. Yeah,
our independence in 1776.
Experiencing technical difficulties. Oh, sorry, Kieran. Yeah, I think a few people are.
Chevy got Everton.
That's on YouTube.
Again, we're not talking football.
I'll just see that. We're not talking football.
It's back again. Disappeared for 10 seconds. Oh.
We blipped.
Stable now for me. Okay, cool.
Yeah, happy days.
Cool. I don't know what's going on. It sucked for 1 minute or 2. It's back now. Good. Agreed. It was great to meet you fellas at Celebration. I'm still recovering from scuba.
Yeah, Daniel.
Yeah.
You and George.
Yeah, that was great. Shabby got Everton, absolutely. Oh, hang on, what's this? For sure. Seems to be back, folks. A bit of rain. Yeah, it's raining over here. So yeah, that'd be why. Oh, look at Sai laughing at his brother. Not nice, is it? Not nice at all.
One of the things that it's a little thing, but we were talking about it last night was, so for your bedding, when you go to bed, that you have a duvet cover on the duvet, and then that's it. You have no top sheet. So in America, we have the fitted sheet, then a top sheet, then the duvet.
No. No, just a duvet,
which is
duvet
very
cover.
like
yeah.
You don't even that's not even a thing.
I would get tied up in that. If like 3 different covers or something, I'd end up wrapped up like a hot dog. No, one cover. Did it freak you out driving on the wrong side of the road, Pete?
Do what?
Did it freak you out on the wrong side of the road?
Oh yeah, when we came in, we'd been up for like a day and a half straight because I couldn't sleep on the plane coming over, and Dave picked us up, and then we got on the highway, and it was on the wrong side. My brain was screaming at me like, brace!
We're gonna crash! Yeah, it must be so weird.
You're still in there, Jason. So, did you find the bedding comfortable then over here, Pete?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
And those Premier Inns that you guys have all over the place are very nice.
Yeah, the beds are good there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're a bit too soft for me. Though they're good beds, but I like a firm mattress personally. Quite a firm pillow as well.
You like a piece of plywood and a brick for a pillow.
Sometimes I sleep on the floor. That's true. Sometimes I sleep on the floor. Yeah.
The other thing.
BOE.
Hey,
Hello.
BOE.
Hey, BOE.
Oh, he pops down to Surrey, right? And he never comes and BOE, tell me if you put me down to Surrey. I can come and meet you and say hello, mate.
That's very true, by the way, Dave. VTR Dave. I only will sleep in a Star Wars bed. True. Very true. I remember this when I was. It's a funny story to me. I find it funny. You may not. But when me and Rachel we'd been together for quite a long time. But Rachel had her place. I had an apartment. I lived there by myself. But because I lived there by myself for like 9 years, I could obviously decorate it however I want. I could have anything anywhere. It didn't matter. And then we decided obviously we were going to buy somewhere together. So the estate agent came to value the flat. And all the doors were open. So my bedroom door was open. It had this big bed with stormtrooper bedding on it and action figures on show. And she went in. I was walking around with her, and she went in. And she went, "Oh, is this your little boy's bedroom?" I said, "I live by myself."
Thank you, Orlando.
I was like, "I live on my own." And she went, "Oh, well, that's okay."
Is that your little boy's bedroom?
Like, I live alone. Oh, that's okay.
Rachel's like, "Oh no, he's mine."
Get back, girls, get back.
The Dragon
Dragon
Reborn is in the chat. How
What's
you doing?
Hey man,
see Carol for the first time. I mean, this is how nice this guy is, Carol. We were sitting there and we were at this restaurant having this meal. Carol walks in and joins us, and then ends up paying the bill. I mean, for the love of God,
he's very
we've
sneaky.
never even met the guy
very
before.
crafty.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
What a nice
Came over
guy.
from Dublin to hang out with us, which was awesome.
Absolutely,
I had a blast. Just that toy shop was closed, so then we just ended up sitting in a pub drinking beer and watching football. That was
we
was all right.
Too much about the football. Yeah, I mean, I'm so disappointed that shop was shut. Really disappointing.
Easter Sunday.
Yeah, it was. Right, should we see who's going to win this
Let's
prize
do
then?
it.
Okay, so we've got the last 4 people. What am I doing? Oh, I'll get that back on. I'm having a right Mary. Right, so we've got Travel to Dation, Barrow, what's that? Collection of Matt and okay, I've got to make this bigger so I can see.
Right, sure I'll help you.
The last 4. Who's going to win? What am I doing? I'm having a complete nightmare here.
I'm rooting for Jason because he's a UK boy, is Jason. I'm rooting for our Jace.
Right. Now you said that, he's going to be the first one out.
Yeah, I know he is. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jason. Oh,
Norsita
is out. Sorry, sir.
People are still clapping.
3. They're loving it. Oh no, Jason! 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 So
this is it.
Red or blue. Now I'm. It's like a Pokemon ball, isn't it? I'm in the red corner. Sorry, Baron. But that's just because I support Liverpool. Right. So this is for the prize. The winner is.
Who's out?
Oh no! Liverpool. Oh, awesome stuff. Okay, right.
The
so
Baron wins.
The Baron wins. Okay, so you have, good sir, until what am I doing now? You have until Friday to get in touch with me on Twitter. I'm at Universal Toy Collector. So if you can forward me your delivery address, I can get that gift pack sent off to you. So everybody that was involved in this, thank you so much for your contribution to Give Kids the World. It it meant a lot. Absolutely meant a lot doing
Brilliant
that live stream and having
Brilliant
everybody involved in it was just absolutely brilliant. So absolutely had a great time. So yeah, thank you. So that is for the winner there. So awesome stuff. So that was the Baron.
Congratulations, man.
Awesome
Congratulations.
Stuff. Not sure you got my last message, Pete. How you find the difference between British collectors and American collectors? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you got that.
Well, did you? Well, I mean, you guys are very laid back, which is quite nice. I mean, the typical American, we're go 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 go, and it's quite nice to just slow down and take it all in. Although Celebration was like,
no, yeah.
Celebration, you were like, yeah.
Cheers, Adam. Thanks a lot, mate.
Celebration was a whole other ball of wax.
Yeah. You can sod your soup, mate. You ain't getting no soup now.
Yeah. Oh, dear me. Yeah, London. I don't go to London often, but I don't mind going and visiting and coming home, but any significant time down there, it's too much for me. It's just so rat racy.
Yeah. But like Leicester Vintage that day, we spent 3 hours shopping in there and hanging out and just taking it all in. And that was very low key and fun.
Yeah.
And, Christian came up and Matt, the Kraken, showed up and Space Commander. I mean, it was just this great 3 hours. Yeah, it's it's a small shop, but it is absolutely packed to the ceiling, literally.
Yeah, I can imagine. So how did that compare then? So Leicester Vintage, how did that compare? Because you and Ron especially, you get to a lot of toy shops, don't you? So how did Leicester Vintage compare to the ones you generally get to?
Leicester Vintage is very on par with the average mom and pop shop that we go hit, over in Ohio or middle of Indiana.
Do they stock? This is a silly question, maybe, but did you find that you were seeing items that you just don't see in the States, or vice versa? Was there anything that we never get things like that over in the States?
Yeah, I mean, there was. I thought I would see more loose Action Force. I mean, they had a lot of boxed Action Force, which was really cool. I thought I would see more loose figures, but not, at least for the moment there, if that's a snapshot of Leicester. Not so much G.I. Joe over your way. It's very defined.
Yeah.
Again, we don't get all the Doctor Who stuff. If we do, it's at a premium. Everybody wants gold bars for it.
Yeah.
But like Mask, equal parts Mask. That was cool to see. It's like, all right, there's a fair amount of Mask around here.
Yeah.
Another question for you, Scuba.
Sorry.
Did they make cup of tea at Leicester Vintage? No, we were on coffee. It got busy. They were honestly, I mean, just from kind of our party all hanging out in there, and then just the business that they were doing from people randomly popping in, they were very busy.
Cheers, Chris.
Yeah. Right on, Chris. Awesome stuff. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm always intrigued just to know if there's any real differences in like prices and things like that, because I think prices are always changing and going up, and I'm always very interested to know what prices compare like in the States to over here. So I mean, what you paid for the what did you get signed, Pete? The base,
the Action Force, the Z Force headquarters. Yeah.
So would that? I mean, the price that you. I mean, I'm not asking you what you paid for it, but the price you paid over, is that about par? Is that about what you'd expect to pay for it in the States?
No, I would have paid triple to quadruple in the States.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Good deal.
Is that because is that because it comes from the UK and you've got obviously the shipping and the import tax on top of that as well?
Well, we don't have any import tax, but just the fact that it doesn't show up, it's not a thing. So
it's a hard item to get. It's one of those things.
Yeah. Just like the Palatoy Death Star that I snagged too.
Yeah.
That would go for triple here easily.
Right. Yeah, one thing I don't think. I mean, like you look on eBay and things like that. One thing I never seem to see in the UK is the Kenner Death Star. We never see that in the UK,
and those are all over the place here. Typically,
yeah, you never see them.
And you're gonna spend those are like about 130 to 150 US. So
right,
so like 120.
Yeah, it's not
120
bad,
quid for you guys.
Yeah, that doesn't seem bad at all.
Because we got a lot of stuff. You got a lot of stuff in America that we never had over in the UK. I mean, especially a lot of the GI Joe stuff we never had, like like the Flag, the Defiant. What was the base? The big what's that called? Is it Rolling Thunder? The base command center.
Yeah, the big.
Yeah, we never had that, and there's like certain figures that we didn't get over here. So I guess it works both ways, doesn't it? Really,
it really does. Yep.
Yeah, awesome stuff.
Always interests me. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we're coming up,
right? Yeah. Same with Palatoy, Connor. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry, Stu.
So that's okay. I was just going to say we're pretty much at nearly 2 hours now, so I think we'll call it a night for now. So I just want to say thank you once again, everybody in the chat. It was
thanks everyone.
All your chat and stuff.
Yeah,
like
it's been great.
Also, well done to the Baron. He was the winner of the prize giveaway draw.
Well done, man. Congrats.
Baron, you have until next or this coming Friday, rather, should I say, to get in contact me with your details. If you don't, I have a list of all the names and I will be doing the draw again. So that will be at some point next weekend. I'll just jump on and do a quick live draw. That's if you do not get in touch with me or and let me know your details. So let's just say goodbye to the people in chat.
Oh, that's a good shout, Des. Just seen Des T's comment. That's a good shout. Yeah.
What's that?
Do the Palatoy Death Star in retro collection.
Right. That would be such a
absolutely
easy thing to do.
Yeah, I've often said to people, wouldn't it be amazing if they started doing the vehicles in the retro collection with the same boxes and everything, just the retro? I know people would go mad, some people would go mental, but I'd love to see it.
I think it'd be fantastic.
Yeah, love to see it.
Oh, thank you guys.
Thanks everyone.
Thanks
everybody.
Yeah, it's just want to say thank you to our guest, Luke Reynolds. If you haven't subscribed to his channel, please do, because you will get to see things like this on his channel, which is absolutely marvelous. So I promise that is the last time I will be showing that. So yeah. So again, cheers, goodbye.
And that is a
thank you,
very nice bathroom. I've been in.
I will insist on doing these silly things. Yeah.
Oh dear. So this awesome stream, guys.
No, thanks everyone for being in the chat.
Yeah, let everybody shut up.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me on, guys. I really enjoyed it.
No, it's been great chatting with you. Absolute fantastic. Well, I'm trying to get rid of these chats now. So anyway,
cut them off.
Thank you, Scuba Pete. It's lovely to see you again. This is the first time we've spoken properly since you've been back in the States. That was 2 weeks ago. So
does my heart good.
Personally, for me, it was absolutely fantastic to meet you. You are a smashing couple, and
absolutely
cannot wait for you guys to come back over.
Oh, right back at you guys.
100%.
So awesome stuff. Right, Luke, Scuba, thank you so much. People in the chat, thank you so much. Take care, stay safe, and we shall see you in the next live stream, which will probably be next month, maybe. We'll see. Anyway, take care, stay safe, and bye for now. Ta-da.
See you, everybody.